Hello, happy Monday. What even day is it? Sorry, I'm gonna adjust this. I think, yay, all right. I have this propped up kind of funny today, but hello Instagram, hello Facebook. Welcome to day 7 of 21 Days to Magic. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I'm going to be talking about part 3. So I told you guys on Friday that the next few days, the next handful of these videos is actually going to be my morning routine, kind of broken down into bite-sized pieces. So today I'm going to be talking about part 3 of my morning routine. Now again, you guys don't have to do this routine in the morning. You can choose to do this at bedtime. You can choose to do this if you're a mom or a dad. You could choose to do this during your child's nap time. Really, whenever this practice feels the most aligned to you. If you are, work at a corporate job, you guys can do this on your lunch break. My practice is about 45 minutes to an hour and a half on any given day. I do meditate daily, and that's, I'm not really going to cover that too much during this series, but I choose to do my meditation during my daughter's nap time, just because trying to meditate at 5:30 in the morning, I'll probably just fall right back asleep. So find a system that really works well for you and your lifestyle. I also want to preface and say that I do an evening routine as well. So I also think it's really important to set your intentions for the day before and really go to bed with a positive mindset. That's why, so many things like thinking about the most magical thing that happened in your day before you shut your lights off and put your head on the pillow is so important, because when we are sleeping is when we kind of are the most open and we are the most susceptible to change and growth and elevation. So if we go to bed with a positive mindset and we set our intentions every single day, we are more likely to wake up and have a better day. So anyways, today's topic is going to be the writing down your top 10 goals for your life. Sorry guys, my connection on my Facebook is a little bit wonky, but it's going to be writing down your top 10 goals for your life. And how I do this is I write them as if it's already happened. So every single day, I write down these top 10 things that I do or that I'm seeking in my life, and I write them as if they've already happened. And I do this consistently, even if I don't necessarily believe that what I'm setting out to achieve is possible, right? A perfect example of this is when I first started working with my mentor in 2018, I was just trying to wrap my mind around even being able to run a 6-figure business, right? And now here I am scaling a 6-figure business, and now I'm setting these massive goals for some pretty crazy things that there's no way in 2018 I would have been able to wrap my head around. So I write these goals as if they've already happened. Now, I also write them in a way that, the first goal that I write is kind of the goal that feels like the most, like the closest to me. And you guys can, you can feel the this energy in your body. So if you say something, you're like, oh, I wish that, I could start a business, or I wish that I could have a $7 million year. Which goal feels closer to you? You can feel it in your body. So if the goal that says, I want to start my own business feels closer to you, that's kind of the one that goes on the top of your list. So I kind of do it based off of my intuition and just kind of like which goals feel closer, which goals feel further. And again, thank you guys for bearing with me. The way I have my setup, kind of my phone propped up today is a little bit all over the place. So number 1 is I write these goals as if I've already achieved them. So I say things like, thank you for, and then I write the first goal. Thank you for, and then I write the second goal. And I do 10 goals. You can write as many goals as you want. I'm actually going to elaborate on this a little bit more throughout this series, because the way that our minds work, some people prefer to write more specific, smaller goals and give themselves longer duration of time to achieve them. Other people like to write less goals in less amount of time. So it really is just kind of how your mindset works. But I choose to write my top 10 goals for my life. And I write them as if they've already happened. So thank you for first goal. Thank you for second goal. Thank you for, and then all the way through goal number 10. So that's step number 1. The reason why we write it as if we've already achieved it is because if we are writing it as I want or I wish, or we go into anything saying I want, or that would be great if I could, but, or I wish, we are telling the universe that we don't have it. And so therefore, because we're acknowledging that we don't have it, we're telling the universe that we don't believe that it's possible, and that is a lack mentality. And what I've covered in some of these videos before is what you put out is what you get back. It's the law of attraction. So if you are going into everything thinking that you don't already have it, therefore wanting it, and want is a lack mindset, and you continue to put that energy out into the universe, you're going to get more of that back. So the trick here is to write it as if you've already achieved it. Okay? Hey Brooklyn, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, here we go. Sorry. Thank you guys for bearing with me today. I'm set up outside where I usually am, but I have my phone plugged in because my phone was very close to dying. So I have like my charger propped up over my laptop, but we make it work, right? I just drank my pre-workout before doing this because I also never miss a Monday. So number 2 is always writing it as if you've already achieved it. We never want to go into anything with a lack mentality because that's what we're putting out to the universe. What we put out is what we get back. And number 3 is our words are so powerful. And I know that people will say, you know, we've heard the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me, and things like that. But guess what? Our words are powerful. Our words are energy. Everything that we put out has the power to come back to us. And if we are putting things out in the universe that we're not good enough, I tell all of my clients, all of my coaches, to always be very cognizant of what they are attaching to the end of I am. If you are someone that says, you know, I'm tired, or I'm not good enough, or I suck, or, you know, you constantly, or if you say any sort of I am statement with a negative connotation at the end of it, that shit has power. And the more that you say it, the more you're telling your mind that's what you believe, and what you believe is what you achieve. So if you're constantly affirming things that you don't have, you're going to always not have them. A big thing with this is debt. You know, a lot of people, they're like, I want no debt. All your mind hears is want, which means I don't have it, which is a lack mentality. And all your mind focuses on is debt. And where your focus goes, energy grows, and so the energy around your debt is going to grow. So I always tell my clients to shift it and say, thank you for a 0 balance on all my credit cards and loans. Thank you for living an abundant as fuck life, right? So thank you as if you've already achieved it, and then putting something positive at the end of it. So our words are so powerful, and it's so important to write things as if we've already achieved them, and to write things that are positive. So not writing them as if we don't have them, and not saying things like, you know, I am worthless, or I'm tired, or I'm incapable. You always want to speak in the positive. And with that being said, so these top 10 things that I write for my life every single day, I write thank you as if I've already achieved them. With this, it's really important to visualize it as well. I already talked about how meditation is kind of a huge part of my practice every single day. Meditation is just important because it allows you to be present, and it allows you to really reflect and be within yourself, and to look within and see, you know, how am I honoring myself today, and just kind of letting your mind and body be free, which so many of us don't let ourselves do that on a day-to-day basis. But when I do this practice, I also take the time to visualize these things that I'm writing. So if I'm talking about my dream home, I actually visualize that dream home. I visualize myself there. I feel what it would feel like to be in that home. I feel what it would feel like to be decorating for Christmas. I feel what it would feel like to be decorating for the holidays, to be having these, you know, events with my family. When I talk about, you know, when I write down my dream car, which, you know, all my clients, they kind of know that my dream car is a white Range Rover with tan leather interior, which, funny, I saw like 4 of them yesterday. But, you know, when I write that down, I visualize it, and then I feel myself having that thing. I envision myself driving it. I envision what it would feel like to drive it. And then, so I write those goals 1 time a day, and it's in the morning, but 2 to 3 times a day, I will focus on that goal. So So if it pops into my head, I will take that as a nudge from the universe, or as, a sign from God saying, oh, I'm thinking of a Range Rover right now. Okay, let's take a minute to just visualize it. And 2 to 3 times a day, stop what you're doing. So if you guys, you work in corporate America, or it's your little one's nap time, whatever it is that you're doing, if you have 2 to 3 other spots throughout your day to just stop, drop, and visualize, or stop, drop, and be intentional about what it is that you're seeking, visualize and feel yourself achieving those things 2 to 3 times a day. The more that you envision yourself being there, the more you tell your mind that it's possible, and what we believe we can achieve. So that's what I have for you guys today, is writing down the top 10 goals that you have for your life as if you've already achieved them. So all you have to do, 10 goals every single day. Thank you for write those goals. And guys, if you achieve one, you cross it off and you add a new one to the list. There's no limit. Once we get to the next level, we're going to be seeking another level, right? That's just how we're built as humans. Every time we ascend to another level, every time, we achieve one goal, we think that all of a sudden once I have this dream life, then you've made it. No. As humans, we are designed to always want to go to the next level. So there's no limit to what's possible. There's no limit to the amount of goals that you can write for yourself. I just choose to do 10. So I hope it was helpful for you guys. I will get this uploaded into IGTV for you guys as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm about to go press play on my workout because I never miss a Monday. And I hope you guys have a fabulous week. I will be going live tomorrow with day number